Hello and welcome to episode 13 of Nobleboulders, my Dwarf Fortress Let's Play. It's been a few days since I've recorded, so I'm going to have to take a moment here to review where our fortress is at and the things that need to be completed. But I do have a list of stuff that I'd like to get done, so let's hop right in. First thing I'm looking at here is I have the right window selected. I want to make sure that my mechanics workshop is set to only allow proficient mechanics, which it is. They're down there on the min. Okay, that's good. And then I'm going into the profile of this first craft Dwarf's workshop. This is the one that's going to be making rock crafts ad in forever. And we're also going to increase the. See, we're going to do L to permit all and then increase the min, so that's also proficient to make sure that we have dwarves who are actually good at making crafts working there. We're going to unsuspend that make rock crafts order. And then the other thing I want to do here is I want to add another mason's workshop down here, and this one is just going to be making rock blocks out of the non-economic stones. That will increase our output on those stones. I'm also noticing here that looks like this stockpile right here has barrels in it. I actually don't want to allow barrels in the seed stockpile. Planters have a hard time accessing the seeds if they're stored in barrels, so we'll just get rid of that right there. And another thing that I'm also noticing is my furniture stockpile right here is getting really full. And I don't think I actually have a finished goods stockpile right now, which is a little odd. So we're going to actually make one right here. And that is for finished goods only. So we're going to disable those. We're going to allow the finished goods. And we want to make sure that we turn off, let's see, barrels. Just looking through here and seeing if there's anything that's specifically that we don't want in there. And I think all those are going to be fine. Okay, so another thing, I did realize that I set some stuff incorrectly on some of my other stockpile settings, so I need to review those really quick. Specifically, I had set, let's see, I had set this wood stockpile to take wheelbarrows, and we actually don't want that to have any wheelbarrows. And I'm just looking here. Okay, so that's coal only, so that's fine. Yep. Okay, this one, it's running low on bins, which I believe we should have an order up to make more bins. Yeah. So that order will be coming. Okay, that's fine. So one of the issues that you can have with these is if you go in and hit block in the settings, for example, if we went up here to, just using this one as an example, if we went up to furniture and then hit B to block all and then allowed the stuff that we wanted, when it has these material and quality settings in here, if you don't have quality and materials enabled for the item that you're trying to put in there, it just won't accept items. So like you can have, say for example, you wanted to put wax crafts in a place, and so under finished goods you added the crafts, and then you added the other materials wax as enabled. If you didn't have some qualities enabled, it wouldn't let anything in. The quality stuff is really so you can like set up restrictions to only allow certain types of. Oh, that's interesting. This one has nothing in it at all. Yeah, it's got cloth. I think this one is thread. I think this one was supposed to be dye, and I couldn't figure out how to do that. But we're not messing with that anyway. Right, so here's an example. We have this set up to take barrels and large pots food storage, but it's not actually taking anything. And the reason for that is we have all of this other stuff turned off. So what we need to do is we're going to allow everything, and then we're going to go in here and forbid the types, and then enable barrels and enable large pots food storage. So then that will allow them to hold that stuff up there. And then same thing with this one. We did the same thing. We allowed plant leather and yarn bags, but we didn't we didn't leave qualities on. So I could just go. Probably the easiest way to do that again is just to forbid the types, and then on bags, boxes and bags. And I know we don't want wood boxes in there, so we'll just turn those off. Everything else is fine. Okay. Another thing I wanted to do is make sure that these farmers workshops were set up so that they are only taking, so they're each only taking a particular type. So this is going to be animal stuff. That's going to be making cheese. That's going to be shearing. Yeah, making cheese, milking, and shearing. And then this other one is going to be making thread, processing plants, making cheese. Actually, we're gonna take the cheese one out of there. And yeah, so just processing plants and spinning thread for now. Okay. I think that takes care of that. Still got our food stuff going. So now I'm gonna go into Dwarf Fortress, and I wanted to also take my woodcutter, or my carpenter, make sure woodcutting is off for him, and turn it on for my old woodcutter. Just because he's better at it, and honestly, I want this guy focusing on making stuff, not on cutting wood. So we can just leave him as unassigned. He just has all the labors plus woodcutting, so that should be fine. While I'm in here, I want to set up someone to do some gem cutting. So let's go into, see who's going to be the best at that of my unassigned guys. Looks like this guy here, Bukhar. We're going to set you for gem cutting and gem setting. And your labor's full. Turn off some of your other stuff here. So we're going to leave levers on. Pull this stuff off. Let's see, I think we have to leave stone hauling on, which I believe is the one for yeah, for gems. And then I'm going to turn trade goods on so that he can like run up and get the trade goods and stuff. So we'll turn those off. We're going to give him a custom profession. We're going to turn everything else off for him. So he's just going to be a full-time gem cutter. Like so. Give him a custom profession name. Jeweler. Okay. That. So now we have 13 unassigns. Really, we have 10 unassigns. We can't really count these children as being assigned right now. Kind of excited about having this the 16 wood crafting. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna let that go, and then I just wanted to check on our food stocks real quick. Looks like we've got 1,000 food. We've got 600 some odd drink. So I think we are just fine as far as food goes. So we're gonna unpause that. My miners are gonna come dig out that Mason's workshop area, and then my jeweler is gonna come and build that that jewel crafting station also. Okay, so that's done. So we're gonna build a Mason's workshop right there. Olivine, fine. Now, what I plan to do with this thing is just set it for rock crafts, set it on repeat all, and I'm going to actually set the max on there to proficient, so it'll only take the crappy dwarves. Hey, we have chickens. We have chickens. Hallelujah, we have chickens. Okay, so now what we're going to do with the chickens, we're going to go up here. We're going to unforbid this door. Then we're going to, is it P? It's I. Yep. We're going to set pen pasture here, and we're going to stick our new chickens in this new pasture here. That's a lot of chickens. That's good. That's going to be a lot of meat for us. Get them all. Chick, 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 chick. Okay. So my dwarves will come move those around. While I'm thinking about it, I need to go into my units menu over to livestock. And I need to butcher some of these kittens before they get out of control. So, let's see. What is that done? Is that in Z? Animals? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we don't want to... Let's see, we're gonna... Let's look at some of these. Okay, so we have 2 kittens here. Both made. Cat. Going to slaughter the kitten. Cat. Goodbye, cruel world. Nevermore shall you have chickens. Okay, so also want to build a restraint up here. I'm gonna build 2 of them. Don't remember where that is though. Restraint. Is that V? Yes. So we're gonna make 2 of these. We're gonna put them right here. Oh, need a second one. So we need to make a rope. How do we make a rope? I actually don't know how to make a rope. That's embarrassing. We might have to wait on that. I might have to look that up between episodes. Writing it down. Make rope. Rope. Okay. I have a little checklist, or a little piece of paper that I'm keeping here. I had been doing it on a notepad, but I've already got enough stuff running, so I'll just use paper. Whatever. Okay. Open that up. We still don't have any idlers, which is kind of awesome. Okay, did our jeweler finish? He did. No, he did not. Okay. Looks like he's doing it now, though. Okay, that has been built. So now we need to cut gems. Oop, cancel. Okay, so we're setting him to work cutting a bunch of gems. We're probably going to get a whole bunch of cancellation errors because I just said cut everything, and I'm pretty sure we don't have that many gems in there. That's okay. We have a chicken just kind of wandering around. What's going on with that? Chicken, who are you? Why are you not in your pen? That's the rooster. Doesn't that rooster have a home? Shouldn't he be up here? Yes, he should. Gotten out. Let's make those not pet passable so the pets don't get out. Okay. So we're going to take a moment here and look at this stockpile and see what exactly is in here. Bin. Get the gem bin. Oh. Morians. Okay, so let's here and make sure Morian is up top. Okay. So then we want to give to a workshop. We want to give to that workshop. Is this mason shop finished yet? Nope. Everyone's busy. My goodness. Can't get anything done around here. More chickens have hatched. Oh my. Okay. Okay, I think at this point we can set this one to take all of my full-grown hens. Yep, I'm got a lot of chickens running around. That's good. They're those are pretty much all there for food though, so it's fine. Okay, so we have all 5 chickens set to that one, and then set all set all the chickens. Okay, so some dwarves should be coming and moving those around. Or he'll just come take the eggs. That's fine. Jerk. So I'm going to want a few more nest boxes up here in that case too. Okay, did my one chain get built? Like it. I thought I set one. Go right here, but I'm not seeing it. Maybe someone's working on it. What's in that bin? Cloth? Fat. Cloth bin. Fat barrel. Yak fat in it. Okay. So let's go down here. One of these should be a star block. Fat. No, yak fat's enabled in that one. Okay, now let's check the cloth or is this the thread? That's the thread. This one should be the cloth. Cloth is enabled. Okay. We'll let bins into the cloth stockpile. Fine. And we also need to let barrels into that food stockpile. Okay. That should let them move those around. Someone has grown to be a guinea cock. Eh. I'm so mature. Looks like our FPS is starting to slow down. Something we're definitely going to have to watch out for. Okay, our mason's shop has been built. I just got a scare there. Oh, okay, so now we want to set this work profile. We want to set the max to proficient. One below proficient. And then we want to go over to work orders. And we say general work orders are not allowed in here. And we're going to add a task to make rock blocks on repeat. Okay, we're going to set this to give to this mason shop. Okay. And we're going to actually allow bar blocks, enable bar blocks, disable bid metals and other materials. and metals, other materials, and just take stone clay ones in there. Now what I could do is set up a second stockpile just for the blocks, which actually might not be a terrible idea. And then set the blocks to feed to my 3 other stone-consuming workshops. It's actually probably a pretty good idea. I might just take this thing and split it. But if I do that, I'm gonna have to like split it and then wait for the rocks to get hauled into here. Yeah, let's do that. So we're gonna go to P. We're gonna remove designation. We're gonna say, see, that's the middle. So we're going to go like this. We're gonna remove designation from that portion of it. Now we're gonna have to wait for, and we're gonna have to turn off bars blocks here. Disable. Now, when you place down a... Sweet. Okay, so here's all of our cancellation span from the jeweler. Kind of expected that. Now, does the gems take cut gems too? Okay, yes. So what I might do here is set a dump zone. I think is actually a zone. I'm gonna set it right. Let's see. I'm just gonna set it right here. All that garbage dump. It's gonna be. And then we're going to designate D. Dump all of those. And so those will get dumped in that little spot right there. And then I can reclaim them after. Essentially, that'll move all of the stone out of the way here so that we can then set the second stockpile. Because when you set down a stockpile, anything that was already there gets added as an item in the stockpile. But with dumps, you can put an infinite number of things in a spot. Okay, let's hold on just a second though. Wait. Dump. Let's think about this. We actually want to we want to reverse that. So we're going to Q. It's in P. Move designation from here. We're going to make a stone designation here. So I want the stones at the back so they're closer to the mason. Change the settings. Not allow metal ores or other stone or clay, just economic stone. And then we're going to allow 3 wheelbarrows. Going to do our dump order up here. So we're going D for designate, B for building item properties, D for dump, like that. So that way there's only like 4 rocks to dump too. That'll help. And I want to set this to give to this mason workshop. Move them stones out of there. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they use these last few stones. I don't really. We're going to undesignate that. We're going to make a new stockpile. It's going to be right here. It's going to be bars blocks. It'll be. I'm going to change the settings so that it's only. Enable, bid, forbid. So it's only going to be stone blocks. So this is going to take from this workshop. Then it's going to give to that one. Going to give to that one. That one. Give to that one. So I'm probably going to have a little disruption in production here. But that's fine. Let's see. No wheelbarrows, but we do want bins. No bins, max wheelbarrows. And the bars blocks take up much less space too, so yeah. Looks like those wheelbarrows are being getting reappropriated. That one wheelbarrow might be stuck now. One that's in the bar block. Okay, so now we have some blocks in there. Excellent. So now we're going to... Actually, here's what we'll do. We'll go max wheelbarrows 1. And then we'll go max wheelbarrows 0. And that should free up the wheelbarrow for someone else to use it. Now, I thought that you could do rock blocks for... Well, it's giving me all these cancellation orders. Needs non-economic hard rock. Construct cabinet, door cabinet. Huh. Check this out. Alright, so we're gonna cancel all the... See what's in here. Got Morians. Okay, so we can do Morians for sure. Plenty of Morians. So we might actually need to set this mason shop to take from... Huh. Okay, so I assumed that the that these other workshops would be able to use blocks. Apparently that's not the case. So what we're going to do is we're going to delete these here. We're going to delete this here. Huh. That's annoying. Okay, I misunderstood that completely. I thought that you could use rock blocks to do crafting stuff. Yeah, another thing to look up between episodes. Okay, what's the situation with our chickens? Looks like they haven't been moved yet. Okay. Building a wall here. Of marble. Marble's fine. Okay. Now that I've gotten rid of the restrictions on these, it should these guys should be able to do their stuff again. Just turning off the suspended orders here. Yeah. Okay, and we're gonna add an order to the jeweler's workshop to do some encrusting. We're going to encrust finished goods. So once he's done cutting all the Morian that's in the box there, then he should be able to grab some finished goods and start doing some encrusting. Okay. Idling. Miner has no job. Interesting. go find something for you to do. Looks like we still have some more exploratory mining that you can do here. Definitely have some of that. So we're gonna zoom way the heck out. Go dig, we're gonna mine, we're gonna take it up to 7. Go auto mine drawer M's, we're gonna box select on. That's gonna be one corner. That's gonna be the other corner. Go to town. Just gonna keep an eye on this guy. Okay, it looks like he's grabbing rocks to do that. Interesting. So much activity going on, it's hard to track what exactly is happening. It's this this stockpile here. It is finished goods. Already had one. Huh. I didn't have. Weird. Get rid of that then. Needs improvable finish. So I need to take this, let it give to Bueller. Yep. Wait. So I've always had trouble with this auto chop thing, but I think I'm gonna try giving it a shot. So we're gonna turn it on. We'll say, yeah, keep between 80 and 100 logs. That's fine. What's N? Nope. Definitely 80 to 100. And that'll make sure that my wood, essentially once a day, it checks my restrictions and makes sure that I'm not chopping more than I need to. Let's go ahead and, oh wow, okay, I've been doing a lot of surface digging here apparently. We're gonna set some plants to be gathered here. Let's go that. Nice big area. I was also thinking about maybe doing some above ground farming. So maybe like taking an area on this level, exposing it to the surface, and then building a floor over it. Something like that. Huh. See, I'm kind of wondering why I didn't actually build my burrow from this area. That would have made more sense, because it's kind of walled in already. There's a lot of stuff with this fortress that I'm not terribly happy with. So I'll be perfectly honest, I'm kind of looking forward to the terrible things happening here so I can start doing some other stuff. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like Morians have been canceled because he's out of Morians. So let's see what other... Oh, see, there's rough Morians right there. What am I talking about? Let's queue up some amethysts then. No, we have amethysts. Not sure why he's saying we don't have Morians if we have a bin full of Morians right there. But whatever. What do we got in here? Is that cave wheat? Acorns. Okay. Interesting. Food items for cooking. See, we've got plenty of food in our food stock here. We're just a little low on the actual cooking. I'm gonna have a look at our bookkeeper and make sure that he is set to highest precision. Yeah. Do that. So he already has an office, so he's not gonna have any more requirements there. Just want to make sure that we're actually getting accurate counts. We'll give him some time to work his magic, and then we'll have to come back and check on him a little later. All of my dwarves are still busy. There's so much to do in this fortress. Running out of rocks. Huh. Now, is this thing set to use bins? It is. Apparently mechanisms either can't or not. Look at this bin. Like it's just an empty bin. Okay, so we're looking at 36 minutes, so I'm going to call this an episode. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more. Feel free to share this around the internet as you do. And if you have any suggestions or anything, right down there. And look at that, we got some migrants. So that's a great way to end a session. Probably next segment we're going to be starting with some military stuff. I'm going to go ahead and set up some Marks dwarves and get get started with crafting some bolts and some of that stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you later.